BTS, a phenomenal group from South Korea, is once again in the center of world attention. However, this time it was not because of their musical achievements or global projects, but rather a controversial issue involving two prominent members, Jungkook and Jimin. When Jimin revealed a shocking statement in a recent interview, the media and fans thundered. HYBE, the agency that oversees BTS, is reportedly busy dealing with a crisis that could be one of their toughest challenges. It all started with an in-depth interview conducted by Jimin for a South Korean television program that is famous for its unfiltered interview style. During the event, Jimin emotionally discussed various aspects of his career, from the pressures of being a K-pop idol to the dynamics of relationships between BTS members. However, the most horrendous part was when Jimin mentioned the existence of a difficult moment involving himself and Jungkook, which he said was a big lesson for both of them. "We've been in very difficult situations, and I think this is something we have to deal with together as brothers," Jimin said. Although it did not provide specific details, this comment sparked wild speculation on social media. Netizens began linking the statement to various theories, including old rumors about BTS, internal conflicts that had circulated in the past. After the interview aired, the reaction of the fans, or better known as ARMY, immediately exploded. Hashtags such as Jimin Speak Out and Protect Jungkook dominate the global trend on Twitter. Some fans felt that Jimin showed courage by opening up on topics that might be considered taboo, while others felt disappointed that the disclosure could provide ammunition for those who want to take BTS down. Meanwhile, the media began to dig deeper into what really happened. Opinion and analysis articles appeared on various platforms, trying to interpret the meaning behind Jimin's words. Many argue that this may just be a metaphorical expression of the mental stress they have faced during their years of career under the spotlight of the world. HYBE, who is usually known for her assertive approach to dealing with controversies, seems to be taking a more cautious step this time around. In an official statement released hours after the interview, they mentioned that Jimin's comments were part of a personal story that should not be misinterpreted. "We ask all parties to respect the privacy of our artists and not to make unfounded speculations," HYBE wrote in a statement. However, some reports suggest that the atmosphere within the agency is tense. Some anonymous sources claim that HYBE executives were surprised by Jimin's confession, especially since the interview was not coordinated with their PR team. Speculation has spread that the agency's next move will be decisive, both to protect BTS's image and maintain public trust in HYBE. As the two youngest members of BTS, Jungkook and Jimin, have shown a close relationship since their debut. From training videos to everyday interactions in front of the camera, the two are often considered brothers by fans. However, there is no denying that the pressure they face, both from busy schedules and public expectations, can be a source of conflict. Some observers of the K-pop industry have suggested that the difficult moment Jimin mentioned may refer to a time when BTS was on the verge of disbanding before achieving global success. At that time, each member faced different personal challenges, and differences of opinion between them were natural. However, to date, neither Jungkook nor Jimin have provided any further comment on the statement. The internet has become a fertile field for speculation, especially in the often mysterious world of K-pop. Many fans and analysts are trying to connect the dots between Jimin's interview and various rumors that have surfaced before. One theory that sticks out is that there is tension between Jungkook and Jimin regarding their respective solo projects. Although there is no concrete evidence to support this claim, in fact, some netizens began digging through old archives, including their interactions on variety shows and posts on social media. Some argue that their past interactions show signs of tension, while others are confident that their relationship remains as harmonious as ever. In such a situation, it is difficult to separate fact from fiction. In the midst of this controversy, other members of BTS apparently chose to remain silent. RM, who often serves as the group's unofficial spokesperson, simply posted a short message on Weverse that read, "There are always two sides to every story. Let's support each other." This message is perceived as an attempt to defuse the situation without aggravating the atmosphere. Suga, known for his calm and analytical personality, also touched on this topic indirectly in his live broadcast a few days later. I think we've all been through a lot, but the most important thing is how we support each other as a family, she said. Right now, all eyes are on HYBE and how they will manage the situation. Some industry analysts have suggested that they may release follow-up interviews with Jimin or Jungkook to provide clarification. Others believe that the agency will choose a business-as-usual approach with a focus on upcoming projects to divert attention from controversy. On the other hand, fans hope that this incident can be an opportunity for BTS to show their cohesiveness amid the pressure. As a group that has endured more than a decade in a harsh industry, BTS has a long history of overcoming challenges together. This controversy, while triggering a variety of reactions, also shows the complexity of the relationship between BTS members that is often hidden behind their public image. In many ways, it's a reminder that they, like all of us, are human beings with their own personal dynamics and challenges. Only time will tell if Jimin's statement will have a long-term impact on their careers or become a moment of reflection that strengthens the bond between them. To be sure, the love and support from ARMY remains the main foundation for BTS to continue to move forward in the midst of this storm. BTS, a phenomenal group from South Korea, is once again in the center of world attention. However, this time it was not because of their musical achievements or global projects, but rather a controversial issue involving two prominent members, Jungkook and Jimin. When Jimin revealed a shocking statement in a recent interview, the media and fans thundered. HYBE, the agency that oversees BTS, is reportedly busy dealing with a crisis that could be one of their toughest challenges. It all started with an in-depth interview conducted by Jimin for a South Korean television program that is famous for its unfiltered interview style. During the event, Jimin emotionally discussed various aspects of his career, from the pressures of being a K-pop idol to the dynamics of relationships between BTS members. However, the most horrendous part was when Jimin mentioned the existence of a difficult moment involving himself and Jungkook, which he said was a big lesson for both of them. "We've been in very difficult situations, and I think this is something we have to deal with together as brothers," Jimin said. Although it did not provide specific details, this comment sparked wild speculation on social media. Netizens began linking the statement to various theories, including old rumors about BTS, internal conflicts that had circulated in the past. After the interview aired, the reaction of the fans, or better known as ARMY, immediately exploded. Hashtags such as Jimin Speak Out and Protect Jungkook dominate the global trend on Twitter. Some fans felt that Jimin showed courage by opening up on topics that might be considered taboo, while others felt disappointed that the disclosure could provide ammunition for those who want to take BTS down. Meanwhile, the media began to dig deeper into what really happened. Opinion and analysis articles appeared on various platforms, trying to interpret the meaning behind Jimin's words.